Welcome back. Rawsko Squeeze Off Weight Loss Journey 2023. I believe today is day 19. I think it's the 20th. So today we're going to make it day 19. I started one day into the year on the 2nd. I'm glad to say I'm down 20 pounds. Well, 19.8 pounds. So 20 pounds. I rounded off right now. And I just came from my exercise, my walk. So I'm down 20 pounds. I always lose weight after my walk. But I only go by my morning workout. So I think I'm at 225.8 is where I'm at now. I start off at 245.6. Um, Honestly, I feel good. Energy level feel much better, and then it excites you to do more. Now, granted, I'm still eating right now. I'm eating like yesterday. I had a little bit of like some trail mix with some cashews and peanuts and almonds in there. Um, Didn't have too much of that though. And then right after that, I had a potato. I know I said I'm gonna slow down the potato. Actually, I haven't even researched it. All I know is I like a little baked potato. It just and I eat that like in the evenings, and it's like I don't have any hunger. I feel good. I don't know how good it is for you. Like I said, I need to research that, and I will research that this weekend because people tell you stuff, but I like to just research and see what it does for you. I be thinking it comes from the earth, man. Like it's a whole food, but I think I heard something where it said that was grown to feed cattle. So I don't know. Grass grows from the earth. We don't eat grass. What somebody told me. So if that's the case, I need to look into that. And I'm gonna look into it this weekend. But I do like potatoes, and I did have some more macaroni. I really shouldn't have, but I'm still losing weight, and I think it's because of that intermittent fasting. Um, which got a new subscriber yesterday. She seems to be awfully wonderful. I subscribed to her page. I'm gonna shout out everybody all at once this weekend. Um, and she says she does the intermittent fast at 16 to 8, which means 16 hours a day. You don't eat 8 hours. You can eat, and then you don't eat for 16. I've been trying to do like a 4 hours uh, where I can eat in a 4 hour window, and I don't eat for 20 hours out of the day. And I think that's doing good because I'm losing something every day. It may not be a whole lot, but I'm losing something. So that's working. Now, granted, like I said, I'm losing because that's where I had so much visceral fat and weight that I got a lot to come off. Like I think if I was only trying to lose 20 pounds total, that would be I wouldn't be losing this quickly. But another thing is I'm glad I'm losing weight. I get people telling me, and I work with a lot of people, so I end up talking to a lot of people that a lot of people are currently in the weight loss and things of that nature. So I talk to a lot of people, and people tell me, you gotta have your cheat days, and I discussed that before. I don't want to do that at all because I'm a food addict. Like I said, you don't tell an alcoholic, hey, you're doing good, you did 180 days, take a drink, have a beer, have a shot. You don't tell a crackhead, hey, you haven't used drugs in years or in months, you deserve a shot. So I'm trying to do the same thing with food, and my goal is as I get in better shape and I get more discipline to get stricter as I go along because I'm looking at my overall goal. Now I know I told you at one point I don't really have a goal, but I do. So what I mean by I don't have a goal is I want to do the process. That has to be the number one goal. And everything else has to be a byproduct of the process. The process is changing my eating style, my habits, becoming non-addicted to food. Stop being addicted to food. And then as a byproduct of that, I'll attain the other goals that I have. So I definitely wanted to get under 200 pounds as soon as possible. So I started off this year, January 2nd at 245.6. And my goal, I would love to be under 200 by May, no later than June, but by May. And I don't know why I wouldn't be able to do it if I'm eating and fasting, because I know I haven't been fasting lately, besides the intermittent. But I'm going to in February, maybe the first week of February on that Monday, or maybe after the Super Bowl, one of the two. I think the Super Bowl is in the first week of that. But after that Super Bowl, I plan on that Monday starting a fast, and I'm gonna try to see how far I can go. I don't know if I can get 7 days. I don't see why I couldn't because I feel much better now. I'm not having the cravings. When I first started and I did the 3 days in the beginning, that was a little difficult for me because I was craving sugar. I'm a person that eats M&Ms and Skittles and I was craving that. I was eating fast food, several times a week, burgers and fries, and I've had fries since, which I shouldn't have, but I've had fries. But I haven't had any meat. I was still craving meat, steaks, and the things that I normally eat. So by training myself, I think I'm gonna do better going forward. Like I think someone that fasts once a month or gets on a habit of eating one meal every 3 days, it becomes easy for them, becomes routine, it becomes a lifestyle, and that's what I'm trying to do, is build the habits to make this a lifestyle, and not a habit, but an actual lifestyle. And I think I'm going to get better as I go along. So each month, I think what I'm gonna do is do some type of 3 to 7 day fast each month because it's a discipline thing, and I should be able to get better with it each month. So I did it in January, 3 days. I should be able to do February 3+ days, and then March and so forth, and continue on with it as I lose weight. And then hopefully, I would love to get to the point where I'm doing a 7 day fast once a month. I listen. I would like to do a 30 day fast once. I know some people say, "Why would you want to do that?" But it's the training of your body, and then on top of that, you remember every religion does some type of fast, and that's for a reason. It's the reason they have Ramadan. They fast. It cleanses your body of all the impurities, the toxins, all that stuff, gets everything out. You can do a lot of research on fasting and some of the benefits that it may have for your body and your cell rejuvenation and things of that nature. I know some people don't believe in it. I've read a lot of stuff on it, and I kind of leaning that way. And the little bit of fast that I've done in my life, I've usually felt pretty darn good. So I think it would actually work. But hey, we'll see. It's a trial by error type thing. I'm going to be trying these things and seeing how they go. And from the feedback I've gotten from people that are watching me and I'm watching them, haven't heard anything bad about it. So I'm gonna go with that. Now, also, I got to keep my eye on the prize as far as goals go. So my habit is the goal, and then the byproduct. So one is getting under 200 pounds. The other, and I'll post that here, is I really want to lose like 100 pounds. I told you I was 245, and people say, well, 145 is too light. Listen, I've been too heavy, so I don't mind if I'm too light. I've been too heavy for too long now. I wouldn't mind trying the too light thing. But actually, 145 to 149 is the actual supposed to be weight for my height, my healthy, weight. And I might even go a little lower than that because one of my goals, as you see here, is I want to have 10% body fat or less. My body fat is ridiculous. I got a long way to go, so I got to keep my eye on the prize. Even when I'm making a little slow progress, and that just motivates you to do more. You realize that if I do change some of these habits, that change will happen, and it can happen in a timely fashion. But I want to go even further. I don't want this to be it. I don't want this to be where I stop. I want to become a certified personal trainer, physical fitness trainer. I want to get in complete health. So I need to get to myself where I have 5 to 10% body fat. I haven't been like that since in my 20s. Like I said, I'm 47 now. So 20-something years ago is the last time I probably, maybe 32. And at 30, maybe 30. I don't know. I don't know what my body fat was. I wasn't really checking it then, but I wasn't really big. So I probably could still grab the rim. I tell you, jumping was one of my big things. But right now, that's my goal. Like I said, number one goal, and I want to make this clear, is the habit. You have to get that not you, but I have to get the habits right. I think that's a good goal or tool for all of us. But getting the habits right will lead to everything else. Just like the opposite. The bad eating habits I had led me to this, to being super fat, to being out of shape, to being tired when it comes to steps, to being out of breath when I bend down to tie my shoes down there. Because my habits led me to that. But my goal wasn't to get to this. I just had bad habits and I got to this. So that's why I say I want to fix the goal. And the goal or fix the habit. If I replace the habits that I had with good quality habits, I believe I'll be able to attain the other goals. Like I said, I didn't have a goal to get there. This is a byproduct. So I'm making these other goals a byproduct of making good habits, good fasting habits. I think fasting is important. Now, I don't think you have to do that. So I'm not saying to anybody watching me right now, you need to fast. That's something I really want to do. I want to cleanse my body. I want to get every, it's a theory about how we have so many impurities in our bodies. We compound food on top of food on top of food. We don't give a chance for our digestive system to clear. And by that being the case, that leads to a lot of sickness and health issues. Now, so one of my goals is if actually clearing my digestive system, giving my digestive system a break from time to time, not just nonstop digesting of food each and every day. Give it a few days, give it a week. I love to give it a month. Take a break. Don't have to like go through all of this because they say one of the hardest things you do is digest food. And like I said, I keep saying they but different publications I've read, different authors, I usually try to read from scientists, people who study this for a living. And the one thing about that is you can read one book to say you got to go up, you got to read another book that says you got to go down. There's so many contradicting, theories. So when you pick a theory, you kind of follow it and you research on it and you find more theories that are more people that are trying to prove that theory correct because you're into it. So I understand it's the opposite as well. You could find stuff that says you got to eat every 3 hours or what have you. And you have scientists that'll say that, hey, that's the way to do it. And I fully understand this. All I can tell you is kind of direction I'm going. I'm going in the direction of I want to eat less. I think less will make me healthier because eating more has led me to this. So I just can't believe, for me, that eating several times a day, making my metabolism higher, is the method for losing this weight because I've ate a lot. I've had days where I ate all day long. Granted, it might have been like, hey, I went in the office, it was a donut. Hey, they had a party at work, got a piece of cake. Hey, went out and got lunch afterwards with some friends. Like, yes, I've ate nonstop and it led me to this. I did that regularly. So I'm just trying another method. I'm thinking the habits I want is less eating. Like I said, intermittent fasting of 20 by 4. So 20 hours of not eating for the day, 4 hours where I can eat, 20 hours of no eating for that entire day. If I can do that all week, and I'm gonna pretty much try to do that for the rest of this month. And I mean like a 4-hour window. I don't mean like 1 hour at 9 o'clock, 1 hour at 12, 1 hour at 5, 1 hour at 8. I mean from like 6 o'clock in the afternoon to 10 o'clock, or 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 6 o'clock, and then the rest of the time of the day I don't eat. So it's and that I think what it does is allow my body once again to ease my digestive system, relax it a little bit, because I think I was always digesting something, and that's why I was storing so much fat, because I was just constantly always snacking. And I never, like I said, I think I said this in a previous video, I never realized how much I snacked, man. I just now that I'm not doing it and I'm actively trying not to do it. So when I come into situations where it's some donuts sitting there, they have a pie, someone says, "Ooh, you got to try this." Like, turning down food is becoming like a job. Like you don't realize how often food is presented to you. At least to me, I guess it's the life I live. People look at a fat boy and want to just give me food, but I'm literally turning down food. And no, I don't want to go eat with you here. No, I don't want anything when you stop there. No, if you're going to get this, no, I don't want anything. Like, it literally is something that I'm doing on a regular basis. So keep my eye on the prize. I'm going to make these habits, keep these habits going. I'm down 20 pounds, or 19.8. Feeling good. I'm hitting the track. Did my 3 miles a day. It felt smooth. I even had my mother moving a little faster. I can go faster. Maybe not yet. Like I said, I'm really want to focus on the diet part and getting that right. What I don't want to do is overtrain right now. Really, I don't even want to train because I'm be doing fasting and stuff. So I'm just gonna do exercise, pump the blood, keep the heart going good. I will increase the exercise, and I'm gonna intense train probably once I get another 20 pounds off, or definitely 20. Once I get to 200, it's a wrap. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Like right now, I'm down 20 pounds, but once I get to under 200, I'm going for it. I'm going to push to burn a lot more energy. Now, the key is right now, I'm still building the habits to eat right. So my goal is that once I got my habit, by the time I get to 200 pounds in another month or 2 or 3, whatever months it may long take to do, I don't think I'm gonna lose 20 pounds each month. But once I get to under 200, I think I'm gonna be able to push myself a lot more because by that time, I'm 4 or 5 months into it. I have the eating habits down pat that I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna exercise intensely and feel so famished that I need to go and have a smorgasbord worth of food. I'll be able to just drink water, uh, eat if I desire, but mainly water and go from there. And they always say you got to feed your muscles. Yeah, right. And I'm going to feed them, but I'm going to feed them very, very healthily. Uh, Carrots, fruits, vegetables, mainly vegetables, that kind of thing. But number one right now, I feel good, man. I just want to stress that to you. I feel good. I want you to come along this journey with me and tell me what you do. I feel like my mind is racing because it's like I see the opportunity and I see progress and I know I can do more. So I feel like I'm coming along at a good pace because I feel like I could have been fasting a lot more. I feel like I could have been pressing myself a lot more to do more, and I'm not. I don't feel like I'm. The first few days did feel like a press because I was so used to it, to eating nonstop. I don't feel like I'm pressing now. I feel like what I'm doing right now is very sustainable, and I'm gonna take it to the next level next month. I'm gonna enjoy this football season, and I'm gonna ride that out. But at the first week of February, I'm going to be going to a good fast, and that's when you'll see how I do or how it comes along. And please, I believe the young lady I talked to yesterday, she plans on doing fasting in February as well. She wants to do a longer term fast. So I don't know how long she wants to do. We haven't discussed that in full detail yet, but we are chatting on the YouTube, and hopefully it looks like me and her are going to be on it. Hopefully we get some more people. Let's do it. Let's do a 5 day to 7 day fast. Let's all do it together. Let's see if we can't, make each other do it. We can reach out. When I start, by the time I'm doing that, I'm be definitely posting daily when I'm doing the fast. I want to do it, and I want you to do it with me if you can, if you want to. Let's knock this off. Let's stop looking like people like me. I feel, like I said, nobody wakes up, nobody grows up as a kid and wants to look like this. So let's take the tools and make sure we look good. Let's get the bodies we've always wanted. At least I want to get the body back that I had when I was younger, the body that I've always wanted. It's a saying. All right, last thing I'm going because I know I've been rambling on. And I apologize. Some days I get like this, but in the movie The Matrix, when Morpheus first took Neo into the little Matrix zone, he was in that little white room and they had on clothes. He was like, "Where's these clothes?" Neo said, and he said, "This is your digital self-image. This is the image that you see yourself as." And that's what I'm looking for. When I dream, I don't think I dream as a fat person. It's crazy this I don't really dream much, but when I do dream, I don't think I dream myself as a fat person. If I look at myself in my own dream, I still look like the person I was for many years, was a slimmer person. I don't dream myself protruding over my belly protruding over my belt buckle in my dream. So I want to get my digital self-image back of what I think I am, what I think I look like. I remember I've shocked myself looking in mirrors before, like, whoa, or seeing myself on a video, like, whoa, I look big. I'm ready to be done with that. I'm ready to get that beach body back. I'm ready, it's crazy to sound. I was one of the little kids that grew up that always had my shirt off, like at all times. I was always playing basketball in the sports, just always had my shirt off. You don't take your shirt off when you look like this. But I'm gonna get it back. This year, I think this year I might be running around like Tupac, my shirt off. Maybe not, we'll see. But look, thank you for tuning in. Please comment, talk to me. I'm gonna talk to you back. We're gonna do this together. I want partners in this. I want to be partners. I want to follow your channel with you making your change. I want us to do it together and to all be proud and to motivate others, because some people have tougher times than others. I've had tough times. I said F it last year. I just was like, F it. People would say, man, you keep picking up weight, and I just didn't care. I just figured I'm gonna start at the beginning of the year and I'll go from there. I wanted to enjoy myself because I thought eating was enjoying myself. Even though I would get itis and want to take a nap after I ate like that, it really wasn't. I feel so much better now. Energy. I'm just moving. I have movement. I think optimal health is going to be my new joy. And hopefully we can all do that. But yeah, comment. Talk to me. I'm going to talk to you back. Let's make this happen. Thank you for tuning in to Rawsko Squeeze Off Weight Loss Journey 2023. This is day 19. We've just begun. We got a lot more to go. Peace.